Hi, this is Melissa Garza with BeEnspired, and for today's episode, what I wanted to talk about was creativity. And creativity is very personal because it can be very personable. It can be very personal to me, it can be personal to you, it could be personal on so many different levels. Some people feel that they're really not creative at all, but I think deep down, everybody has a bit of creativity inside of them. It just needs to be unleashed, or it's unleashed in a certain way. And even though they say they might not be creative, there might be some area or aspect of their life where there is some creativity that suddenly flows somehow. But there's some times when I don't feel super creative and I get kind of like in a lull. But there are other times when I feel the urge to create something, and that can be anything. It could be a work of art, you could write a poem, I don't know, get creative, put some math problems down and do it and just work on something. That's kind of you just getting out of your mindset and working on something and being creative in your own way. So, you know, there are so many times when, everybody has their own unique journey, and I'm totally aware of that. um, but there's also times too when you just need to kind of do some not restructuring, but you need to really just take an inner inventory of yourself and be self-aware and realize, hey, that I need to take some me time out. I need to maybe do something that is for me, and it's kind of breaking a little bit of my monotony or the norm, what I'm used to. So what I particularly like to do, which I've found has been pretty fun and interesting, is doing some Sharpie art actually. I haven't done one recently, but maybe I'm kind of feeling the urge that I've got a project that I've been wanting to do, some like electricity, little lightning bolts on some boots, I think is my next plan of attack of what I want to do. But it's just it gives me a time and a space just to kind of get out of myself and just to do something a little bit different than something different from the norm that I'm used to. Either looking for work or running errands or going and off and doing interesting things or learning new things. Creativity can come in so many ways. Even maybe even sitting down and just taking some time to read a book can be a creative outlet for you. Maybe how you visualize things. So if you have your own version of creativity or how you are creative in the world, maybe go ahead and write it down in the comments and let me know how you connect with others or you connect with yourself on your own solo time that you have. But there's just so many, 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 many different ways to be creative, even though if you think you aren't. Maybe there's ways that you are. Maybe you sing in the shower. Maybe you hum to yourself. Maybe there's even a new form of creativity besides the usual singing and dance and stage stuff. Maybe there are new types of creativity that hasn't even been created yet. They always say, I like the story where they say, there are no new original creative ideas. Usually it's just somebody stealing somebody else's idea and kind of mashing it up and making their own. And that's, I do feel there's actually a lot of truth into that because we've been on this planet for very, very, very long time. So, but you never know what you might uncover someday, something new, something different. So take a chance and maybe identify some creativity that you have in your life or people in your life that maybe not as creative. How can you maybe get them to be inspired a little bit by you? Who knows? There's really the people in your life have to do a lot with your ability to how you show up as well. So if you show up that you're happy and you're in there and you're supportive, you're going to get that in return. That's another thing as well to kind of keep in mind. But no matter what, just do your best. Think of, what is some creative ideas or if anything that you have as an outlet for you, way to express or release some frustration Or maybe you make money through your creativity. Who knows? Maybe you get paid as a designer, or you get paid as an architect, or you get paid as an actor, singer, musician. I have no idea. I just do whatever it is you love that makes you feel good about yourself and makes you feel happy to be alive. Well, thank you so much again, and I appreciate you for listening to me. And thanks for watching another episode of Be Inspired. Have a beautiful, creative, wonderful day. Bye bye.